Well, hello again, everyone. It's arrived. Oh my goodness. This time last year, it was a little bit of a happening for me. I had my advent calendar from Gummiapan and decided each day I would open the packet and make a card with whatever was inside. And I had such fun. And in the process, I have gained so many friends all over the world who are now anxiously waiting for this day when they can open theirs and begin on the journey to Christmas. So here's my packet. I'm going to open the packaging inside. I've got a lovely little postcard here. Let me just get them out. I'll put them back into the box, I think. Let's just... Here we go. Oops, I thought I'd lost one. And there's number 1. So we'll start with number 1. What I've done, I think as I did last year, I have cut 3 different sized card bases with respective panels. So whatever's in here, I'm hoping that there's a card size that's going to be suitable. And we will see where we go. Oh, excitement, oh, excitement. Let's see what's in this one. So many people have come to love Gummiapan. It's... Oh, what have we got? 2 little houses. Oh, aren't they lovely? The first thing, let's just cut them out. I'm going to put that on one side. I'll be putting these onto a special page in my Gummiapan folder, die folder. Let's just see what they look like. Dear little houses. Let's take a look. There's some tiny little stars inside. Where's my... Look at the tiny little stars there. If I want to keep them in, I'll need to put a piece of tape on the back. So let me cut a second lot. I'll leave these out of this one and cut a second lot. Try and keep the stars in the die. And then that can be the bottom layer. Let's just see if I can do that. Let me just see. I can always stick some of those in if not. Right. 2 more little houses. I wonder what I can do with these. Who lives in a house like this, I wonder? So sweet. Now then, they're still in. They are still in. Now let me get some tape. Don't know if they'll stay in when I try and put some tape on the back to hold them there. Oh. I have to say, I got myself in such a pickle this morning. My phone rang. I record with my phone, had to answer it. When I'd finished, carried on with my video as I thought, only to find that it wasn't recording. So I don't quite know where I got up to or what. So I'd done these, so I'll just show you how I did them. I don't even know where I got up to. Anyway, what I did, made 2 that I kept the stars in by putting a piece of just regular sticky tape on the back. Made sure the stars stayed there. That's what I want for my bottom layer. So what I did with those was just coloured those stars in yellow, and I used used, I believe, bright sunflower. So let me just do that now. As I'm saying, this was going to be so easy, and I've just got in a real state with the having to answer the phone or one thing or another. I don't know. We will get there. We will persevere. Okay, the next layer I want to do is just a layer of house, and I want to put that on like that because I want to do a separate roof and put that on afterwards. So all I'm going to do now is poke all these are tiny little hearts, poke all the little hearts out of the next two and just stick, oh, that's the wrong one, stick them onto the house. Right, let me just put some, what should I do, back of one or the front of the other? I think I'll do the front of this one. I always prefer to do the front. I'm not going to put any glue where the little stars are. Let's just pop this one on the top. Okay. We will we will get a card eventually. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to see if I can sort out the various bits that I've started and stopped. Right, let's just put this one on the top of this one. Again, I'm just not putting glue where the stars are. So that's my second layer, because I want the bottom of the house and the chimney, as you can see there, to be white. So that's this layer. So next I'm going to do the roof, and I'm going to separate the roof from the house and the chimney so that I can be quite liberal with my colouring and it won't go where it's not supposed to be. So I'm going to take the roof off. It's just 2 little snips and it's off. That one just needs straightening just a little bit. There we go. And I'm also going to take out the chimney, and the chimney from the row below can show. So again, it's just 2 little snips and off comes the chimney. Right, 2 little snips, says she. Didn't snip far enough. Right. And the other one, cut off the roof. And cut off the chimney. And I don't actually want any stars in here, so I can poke that star out as well. Now, I'm going to colour them. An easy way to colour is to just pop them back into the shape they've been cut from, but it does need a bit of tape on the back actually to make sure that they stay. This is nearly finished as well. Everything's nearly finished with me today. My baby wipes ran out when I thought I was recording and I wasn't recording. It's just been a bit of one of those days really. Right, let me just pop these back in and then I can just colour them. Okay, right, 2 shades of red, black cherry and fresh watermelon. Separately, these look, you know, dreadful really, but together they look amazing. These pieces are so small that if you try and colour them, holding them with your fingers, you can see, you know, get very, very messy. There we are. The deep red that you put on first, the cherry, really, really makes the lighter one a much, you know, more sort of more like a crimson sort of colour. Okay, make sure I've got nothing on my fingers. Just going to glue where the roof is, not the chimney. Right. Now I can lift them out of here. Oops, a daisy. and pop it onto. That one has, it's separated because I put so much ink on. You see, it's just completely separated. Let's join them together again. It's a bit too liberal with the old marker. There we are. Pop that on there. And this one, that's okay, I think, on here. There we go. Right, what I thought I would do with the little houses is to put them inside like a wreath. I have a wreath on my front door and there's some little houses in that, I believe. So let me just do a wreath. I have got a Gummiapan wreath from last year's advent calendar. And this one, let me put the colours away for the minute. This one, I thought I would just do a couple of and pop one over the top of the other. So will that fit on there? Yes, it will. So let me just cut this out. If I can get this into one decent video, it's going to be a miracle. Right, let's just cut one of these out. In fact, I'll cut out two. There's one. Here's the second. Right, now what I want to do is just leave the die cut in the card. Oopsie daisy, going to try and leave it in. Oh, where was it? It's been one of those days today, do you know, I have to do it like this. Okay, let's have some greens. We'll have a deep one, we'll have a mid one, and we will have perhaps a light one. Okay, all I'm going to do is this, using the broad end, just do this kind of business. Put a bit on. And the middle one, wrong end. And the light one. It's a little easier to see where I've done on this one. Okay, let's see what these chaps look like. It's pretty, isn't it? Just a random sort of scribble. There we go. Look, that one's a real scribble, but look how lovely it comes out. So a couple of these, one on top of the other, like this, with two little houses in between, and maybe a Merry Christmas, and I think we might be there. Pop these greens away. Right, what shape card shall we do? I've got my three different bases here. I've got a round one. Would a round one look quite nice? I think that look quite nice, don't you? And a Merry Christmas. I've got a Gummiapan Merry Christmas here. Could just cut that one out. Well, stamp it first, obviously. Let's do it in black. Just leave it for a moment. Lovely. Okay. Get something to cut it out with. Try this one. Too long, but I can cut it from both ends and make it shorter. So that's the first end. Cut part way and stop. Come back out. You can see it's cut part way. Turn it round. Put it onto the other end. About there, I would say. Make sure the grooves are in the same place as the previous cut. And then just cut part way from the other end. Did I move it? No, it's fine. There we go. So, Merry Christmas. Put that onto a bigger card. I will stick them down. I think this one will be stuck down and the other one just on foam tape slightly higher. There we go. Oh my goodness, we've got there. What a morning. Goodness me. Well, I hope you managed to get through to the end with me. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be a bit more organised and won't have phone calls in the middle of my recordings. As ever, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for day 2.